Across the world, billions of people use social media every day. The growing love of social media is not just changing the way people communicate, it's changing the way people view themselves. As News 10's Abby Kirk explains, that's especially true among millennials.
When it comes to beauty,
I think I have a big nose. My face is a little bit off-centered.
how do you see yourself?
I have, at least 1,000 people that I follow.
When on a daily basis, our social media feeds are filled with pictures of our friends, celebrities, and even strangers. One of the most popular apps today is Instagram.
It does put a little bit of pressure on me.
Charles Baker admits he's guilty of comparing himself to what he sees on social media.
You see these people and you see their fabulous lives that they're living, and it's almost like you want to aspire to be like that.
As a millennial, he says that this is the new norm, editing a photo beyond just a filter with apps like Instagram.
It's almost a competition, and whether you're competing with your peers or competing with yourself, I think it's always, I need a better picture, or this person inspired me to have a better picture.
Okay guys, I am going to contour and highlight.
Instagram, it's the image-saturated app with more than 700 million users worldwide.
I personally have 94 pictures on Instagram right now,
Drawing both young men and women
I know I like teeth whiten a little bit.
Make your self-esteem more better.
to compare themselves to unrealistic filtered and Photoshop versions of reality.
Oh, should I post it? Like, is it post-worthy?
Going to the extreme of editing using virtual beauty apps like Facetune and Perfect 365 that allow people to tweak their body, face, and overall look.
get rid of that blemish there.
And with a swipe of finger, you're doing that right now.
Yes.
Get more likes because we care about likes now.
Because the more likes,
Yeah, it sort of pulls the cheeks up and out.
the better self-esteem.
By creating this impossible standard, I think that could be damaging to people's self-image if they feel they don't measure up.
Tom Johnson is a psychologist at Indiana State University. He has been taking a closer look at the harsh reality social media apps are doing to the brain. He says it all comes down to a theory called downward and upward social comparison.
That people who have been through disasters or have had illnesses and who engage in downward social comparison tend to do better than people who don't.
In other words, count your blessings. Johnson says it's when people make unrealistic comparisons to ones who have it better is when it becomes a problem.
I mean, what the psychological research says, at least, is that's kind of a pathway to being dissatisfied, poor self-image, having, as we pointed out, depression and anxiety coming from that not measuring up to that.
So what does this mean for the future?
This picture looks a little bit different than this more recent picture because there's no editing there.
Will the obsession continue?
I'll like brighten them.
Smooth this or that on my face. Maybe I'll have a breakout that day, so I'll try to fix that.
The recipe to happiness is unclear. For now, the photos will still be shared and appearances still be compared, all behind the bright screen. In Terre Haute, Abby Kirk, News 10.
Kevin, let's take a selfie right there.
Yeah.
That's going to be our new picture. No, that was an excellent story. You can see that story one more time on our website, WTHI-TV.com.